Hey Daryl, what's going on today?
Well, just chilling beside the 76 Mercury Comet with this stock steering wheel.
Cool.
So when we got the car, it has a Grant steering wheel, which I do like that steering wheel. I love that design. However, it is a smaller steering wheel. So it is a 13-inch wheel. And because how tall I am, whenever I look at the instrument cluster, it cuts the gauges in half. So I have to kind of bob and weave to check out how much fuel I have and what the speed is.
And as you can see, this steering wheel
This is
will
like,
give you all of the gauges.
yeah, so this stock one's 15 inches. It's not in perfect shape, but it's in pretty good shape. We're gonna install it and then see if we want to stick with the stock style one, or if we want to, if 15 is the right size. But I do like having like an original style looking steering wheel in a classic muscle car, because in Dean's Torino, that thing has the stock steering wheel in it. It's pretty all right. Also, another thing with the smaller steering wheel, feels a little twitchy on the steering because it changes your inputs. A little movement on the wheel does a lot more than on a bigger one.
Okay.
It's physics.
Huh.
Look it up. So we're going to uninstall this Grant steering wheel.
So you'll notice we have the hood up. We already disconnected the battery because we'll be messing with the horn. Chances are we'll hit it a few times, so this will make the install nice and quiet. So disconnect the battery.
Yeah, and then on this one, initially I thought, oh, all of these screws hold it in. Not true. The button, all I gotta do is easily pry it out.
Make it look easy.
I'm trying. On this one, there's a couple of. There we go. There's a couple of holes in the. There's a hole at the bottom that you can't really see.
Oh, okay.
In this black part here. So yeah, I got my steering, my everything screwdriver. Because the screwdriver can do almost everything. So yeah, this just pops out. It just has a couple of detents that grab onto that ring.
Okay.
So next, we will take out this guy. This is the big nut. And I don't know if we have to take these out yet, these three. Let's find out, shall we?
What are you doing now?
All right, so I'm taking out these three because I suspect they are necessary to be removed. We will find out. Because these always have an adapter plate. So this one, fish that out of there. Nope, we didn't need to take those out, but that's all right.
Okay.
We do, however, need to remove this wire. There we go. So, yeah, whatever. Now we have easier access to the big nut. That we definitely have to take off. I know that.
Yes.
So I actually did need to take those out because now with those bolts out, it is all loosey-goosey. So I did need to take those out.
Excellent.
Now onto the big nut. Also, before you start doing removing a steering wheel, make sure the wheels are straight.
Oh, good point.
That's these wheels are straight, and the steering wheel column locks in place. So all we have to do when we reinstall it is make sure that we center it. And we're good to go. And it's just that easy. Then you take off, this is the adapter plate that comes with the steering wheel.
And you can see where
So
those three
go into there.
bolts were.
All right, and now this adapter needs to come out because, as you can see, this is splined on the inside.
Okay.
And that is where the nut goes. So take your everything screwdriver and pry it up. And as you can see, there's your horn contacts. That's where this guy locks your steering wheel when it's in park. And so that goes with the Grant steering wheel kit. So now we put this on. Ooh, there we go. So we'll just try to find center. And oh, as you can see, so what the horn guides run along there. So those are your horn contacts. They ride in those grooves. So that's kind of neat. And all right.
Get it straight.
Yeah. I don't think there's a master spline or anything. Nope. All right. Then we install the nut.
So one thing to note is if you were taking the stock steering wheel off, you notice that the splines hold it really tight. So when you're taking it off, you're pulling really hard. So the key would be to keep that nut on there. So
When you pull it off, it's just boom. Instead of knocking yourself in the face.
yeah. So if you're going the reverse of what we're doing, you'll want to keep that on there before you pull. But since we are going on, we're just gonna give it a good old push.
Okay, there we go. We got that in the locked position there.
And now we tighten her up.
All right, so on safety items like this, like your steering wheel, when you're driving, you don't want that coming off. So the good old Chilton manual tells me that 30 to 40 foot-pounds of torque will make that nice and safe.
Okay.
So, got my handy-dandy overkill torque wrench. I'm splitting the difference. I'm going to 35. There we go. She's nice and tight. And then, just like the other Grant horn button, these three just they're kind of like tangs. The bolt will go through and then it'll catch because there's tangs going like that. So it's just is it just that easy?
Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
It's just
that easy. So, alrighty, and there she is in all her glory, just as Ford intended it. Yeah, this steering wheel button, so cool because it's rock solid. But yeah, you just hit the squishy part, and it works like a charm.
Pretty sensitive.
Yeah, because I know you had a Durango.
Oh, you had to press just on the right spot on the airbag or else you weren't making any noise.
Yeah.
It was really finicky.
So the old stuff, it's simple, but it works.
You bet.
So, yeah, anyway, if you would like to know how to install a Grant steering wheel, just watch this video in reverse. And make sure you have a steering wheel because I tried to adjust the steering wheel and it wasn't budging after I put the lock nut on the first time there. So, yeah, anyway, like and subscribe, and if it ain't broke, go drive it. The factory steering wheel eyes.
The what stir?
Like, subscribe this video, and yeah, share it with all your friends. No, shoot, that sounds dumb. Technology, but hey, if it works, it's beep, 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 beep.
Hey, Daryl. Shoot.